We're now joined by Captain Kenny Jones. He is with the Salvation Army of Victoria.
Yes.
Welcome to Community Crossroads.
Thank you. Always good to be here and see you.
Oh, it's always great to hear all the great work y'all are doing, the outreach in the community, especially with the New Life Enrichment Center.
Yes.
And just earlier this month, we celebrated Salvation Army Week.
Yes, that's right. We did. From May the 13th through the 19th was Salvation Army Week. That week was proclaimed so by Dwight D. Eisenhower. It started in 1938 in the city of Chicago, where they founded or started a National Salvation Army Day for the work that the Salvation Army did in World War I and World War II. We had donut lassies. They called them donut lassies. They were ladies that would go out in the fields, put up tents in the war zone where the soldiers were fighting, put up tents and cook them donuts and serve cigarettes. We actually served cigarettes.
I think I've seen photos of the cigarette girls.
Yes,
with the
yes.
cases and
Of course, nowadays, we probably wouldn't serve cigarettes, but back then, that was when your doctor would come in to see you with a cigarette in his mouth. So
that's right.
That was very acceptable.
Before it was scientifically shown to be harmful, actually.
Yeah, exactly. So the 13th through the 18th, and then Dwight D. Eisenhower in 1954, I believe, maybe 52, proclaimed that for the entire nation. So it became a national week, which was in the last week and first week of last week of November, first week of December, but then later on they changed it to May.
Oh, wow.
And so we were excited to have a lot of events during that week. One of the events was to host a breakfast for the Victoria Police Department, all of their staff and officers, and then first responders. We took donuts around to all the first responders, the firehouses and EMS and that sort of thing, Sheriff's Department. So it was just a great week to give back to the community, our donors and our supporters, and also be able to serve in a way that we dedicate specifically that week to do, so that we set aside all of our time for that week.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that the Salvation Army directly went out to support first responders. I always think of the Salvation Army as a place for people in need, specifically men who may be without a home. So it's interesting to learn that you are highlighting and showing appreciation for those partnerships that y'all have with those first responders.
Well, it's very proper, because we are a first responder. Anytime there's a disaster, whether it be a single house fire or a hurricane or a tornado. We've been serving in Houston and that surrounding area with the recent floods.
That's right.
So we serve right along with the first responders in what we do. During the time that there is a disaster proclamation, the Salvation Army canteen vehicles are allowed to go anywhere that first responders go, so that we can meet the need of the people there. So
y'all are on the ground.
We're partners, yes. Oh, definitely. And we have a local canteen here that we use, thank goodness, mostly for events. We haven't had any disasters in a while, so.
We're hoping for a quiet hurricane season.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
And I hear you have an annual celebration happening in September. What are the details?
We do. It's going to be our first annual. It's going to be the Love Beyond dinner fundraiser. This is going to be something new for the community, something new for the Salvation Army, to where we will, of course, have sponsors and tickets for the public and for businesses. I have invited a special guest that's coming in. His name is Michael Francis. Michael Francis is the son of Sonny Francis. And if you Google that, you'll find out that Sonny Francis was the underboss in the Colombo mob family.
Wow.
We also have some other special guests coming that you don't want to miss out on. And that information is going to become public very soon. How you get your tickets. The event will be at Sun Valley Ranch, thanks to our pastor friend, Glenn Dry. It will be at Sun Valley Ranch, and it's just going to be a spectacular night.
Well,
star-studded.
We're looking forward to learning more about it. Thank you so much,
And
Captain.
we're hoping our own Don Brubaker is available to be our MC.
Oh, well,
we're checking on that.
This is his invitation.
There he is. You've been put out there.
Well, thank you so much, Captain, for coming on the show and sharing all the great news, all the work that y'all have been doing.
Thank you. We appreciate News Center 25.
All right. Well, coming up, don't go anywhere. More Community Crossroads. We'll be right back.